Welcome to the Operator's Tactical Mindset, a show built for warriors, protectors, and professionals who refuse to settle for average. I'm your host, Jose Perez, Marine Corps veteran, law enforcement officer, tactical instructor. I spent many years on the street, on SWAT, and overseas working alongside some of the best operators in the world. Through those experiences, one thing became clear: training saves lives. Too often, officers and operators are given enough training to check that box, but not enough training to survive the fight. This podcast is about to change that. It's about sharpening your edge, developing your mindset, and bringing a gap between theory and reality. Here, we're going to talk tactics, leadership, fitness, gear, and the psychology behind the performance under stress. You'll hear real stories, real lessons, real talk from those who've lived it, not just studied it. Whether you wear a badge or a uniform, or just someone who believes in being prepared to protect yourself and others, this is the space for you. So lock in, stay alert, and remember, when chaos hits, mindset always wins the fight. Welcome to the Operator's Tactical Mindset. Today's our first official solo episode. Before we start bringing in guests, I want to set the stage. For years, I've watched the same pattern across the country. Officers begging for real training, administration replacing hands-on reps with PowerPoint, agencies ignoring the lessons written in blood, and tactical fundamentals getting lost in shortcuts, politics, and convenience. This podcast is my way of fixing that. This platform is here to bridge combat-proven principles with constitutional policing and modern community safety expectations. This is where tactics meet reality. This is where the truth gets spoken, not watered down. Why mindset comes first? Before any technique, any tactic, any tool, mindset is the core. A solo officer responding to an active assailant doesn't have time for debate, committee-based hesitation, or political correctness. You have training, you have discipline, you have your mindset, or whatever you brought to the fight. That's why my book, The Operator's Tactical Mindset, starts with mentality before mechanics. Because mindset is movement, because mindset controls movement, movement controls survival. Survival controls whether you make it home or not. A solo officer active assailant response is reality. Let's talk truth. Solo response is not a fantasy. It's the operational reality for most officers in America. Solo response is not a fantasy. It's the operational reality of officers in America. You will be likely to be first on scene, first through the door, first responsible for stopping the killing. You can't wait for backup. You can't wait for a stack. You can't wait for a perfect plan. You have three priorities: drive to the threat, disrupt or eliminate the threat, create space for medical to stop the dying. And these are the fundamentals that never change. You have to use angles, distance, control your exposure, move with a purpose, don't outrun your perception, don't let fear outpace your discipline. This podcast is all of it. It's designed to reinforce these truths. The link up, multi-officer response, why it fails. One of the biggest gaps we see when training across the country is this: officers get worse when they link up. Why? Because no one ever trains the link up. They train the solo response. They train team movement, but not the middle part. But the middle part, where two or more officers coverage dynamically, is where the confusion kills. Some of the common failures include no one taking point, conflicting thresholds, shooting platforms collapsing, officers under stress, officers bunching up, the lack of common discipline, over-penetrating corners, not identifying the dominant angle, no casualty collection plan. On this On this podcast, we will break these down drill by drill, concept by concept, and take it back to the basics. Movement, discipline, communication, and angles. Why are we falling behind? Let's address what agencies want to hear. Training is failing because administrators are failing in training. You can't build high-performance responders with outdated policies, budget-driven restrictions, fear-based decision-making, computer-based check-the-box modules. We'll get you the equipment next quarter lies. This show will highlight training gaps, bureaucratic blockages, the disconnect between leadership and the field, and the real solutions grounded in tactical truth. We're not here to bash agencies. We're here to elevate them. But the truth has to be spoken first. My goal of this podcast is everything above. This is the operator's tactical mindset. We're bringing trainers. We're bringing operators. We're bringing firefighters, medics, RTF leaders. We're bringing administration. Maybe they could help us clarify some of these things. Hey, if you're a subject matter expert, you might be one on the table. We're building a national conversation on solo officer response, on 2-officer response, rescue task force integrations, NFPA 3000 alignment, TCCC guidelines, link-ups, team movement, command failures, training gaps, and what actually takes to build a culture of readiness. This is not a podcast of opinions. This is not a hype show. This is where the standard is defined. So here's my announcement to you. Before we wrap this solo intro episode, let me make this clear. I will begin inviting personnel onto the show very soon. If you're a law enforcement trainer, SWAT operator, a firefighter or an RTF member, an EMS supervisor, a commander with real world experience, a school resource officer, a TAC medic, or someone who has lived these incidents firsthand. You may be hearing from me, or you can reach out directly. This is your platform too. Reach me at otmtraining25@gmail.com. Tell me who you are, where you work, your specialty, and why your experience matters. I'm looking for real people, real stories, not politics, not watered down PR. Honesty. So here we go. Episode 1. This is where we start sharpening the blade. This is where we start exposing the gaps. This is where we start building a community of operators, of instructors, of protectors, and professionals who refuse to settle for average. The operator's tactical mindset is not a slogan. It's a standard, a culture, a way of operating when everything is on the line. Thank you for locking in with me. Guests are coming. Hard conversations are coming. Real solutions. Stay sharp. Train with a purpose. Move with confidence. And always operate with intent.